Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I did a vibrant, colorful, festive look. I had so much fun doing this look. This was for a photo shoot with Lens Capture TM. At the end of the tutorial, I will be inserting pictures from that photo shoot, so make sure that you watch my video to the end. Also, remember to subscribe and like the video if you do. Follow Lens Capture on all platforms. Let's jump into the tutorial. I did my brows off camera. Now I'm going to go in with the Zulu palette from Juvias Place, using the yellow on the Real Techniques base brush. It's a fluffy brush to basically blend on my crease. I'm going to follow with the orange color from that palette to blend on my crease and making sure that it's blended with the yellow. This is a regular fluffy brush that I have from a set that I got online for like $10. Now I'm gonna make sure that it's blended and it's diffused towards my brow. Going in with the pink from the Masquerade palette on a different fluffy brush, just blending it into the crease and also with the orange. Going in with the ColourPop palette called Blue Moon. I'm going to use that color called Fine China, baby. No, it's Fine China actually. And I'm just blending it on my crease and my outer V. Making sure all the colors are blended. Trying to go for like an ombre effect from light to deep. Now it's time to cut my crease. I'm using the P. Louise base in the shade 0 with the Morphe brush M213. Making sure that the product is on both sides of the brush. Now I'm basically applying the product, looking up, allowing the product to transfer. Then wherever that product transfer, I'm just using it as a guideline to cut my crease. Stamping and patting on the product. Taking my time to make sure the crease is cut as neat as possible and that I have a so smooth canvas. And the P. Louise base, it's a good base, but it doesn't work well when you kind of drag it. You know, with a concealer, you can basically swipe it on. This doesn't work good when you do that. So I just have to pat it on and stamp it on to get the canvas that I desire. I'm going to also use my fingertips to blend out the end of the cut crease. And I'm going to go back into the Masquerade palette, take the pink from that palette to blend out the end of the cut crease. And I'm going to add the blue Fine China to blend on the cut crease to make sure that my crease and the cut crease are blended. Now going in with the ColourPop palette called Lilac You a Lot. Taking the shade Iffy, I'm using the Morphe M70 brush to apply this shade on my cut crease. When I'm applying the shade, I'm intentionally leaving out that line in between my lid and the cut crease. After applying this shade, I'm going to also go in with the turquoise. Ooh, that turquoise color from the Juvias palette, Zulu, to blend in with the purple on my lid. That's such a pretty turquoise color. Woo! I'm just making sure that the shadows are blended and I'm getting the color payoff that I want. Now, after blending, I'm going to go in with the NYX Glitter Goals. It's a glitter liner in the shade Diamond. It's a silver glitter. I'm just running that glitter right on the line. That space that I left out in between the lid and the crease, running the glitter right along that line. After using that glitter liner, I went in with the NYX Vivid Bright liner to add dots on the glitter liner, but unfortunately that clip ran away. That clip is missing. I'm sorry guys, it's not funny, but it's funny. So I just went in and add like small dots on the glitter liner. When you look at my pictures at the end of the tutorial, you'll see that they're actually I added dots, and this is in the shade Safari. It's like a bluish shade. Now I'm going to go in with my Duo Glow. It's a lash glow, just to add rhinestones at my outer V. I'm using these rhinestones I got from a regular Dollar Tree. Trust me, you can get stuff at Dollar Tree and you can improvise it in your tutorial. I just added the pink, the blue, and the purple. It looks good to me. What you think? Let me know if you like this look. Now I'm going to use my Morphe brush. This is the brush M124 to apply the blue at my lower lash line, and then I'm going to apply the purple also at my lower lash line, just trying to smoke it out a little. Now it's time for foundation, baby. First, I'm going to prime my face with the NYX Veil primer. This is a mattifying primer. It's good. Makes your face feel good. I'm going to use my foundation from NYX called Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. Also with my LA Girl Pro Matte foundation in the shade Cafe. In the NYX foundation, the shade was Nutmeg. I just applied dots all over my face using my MAC brush 170 to blend out my foundation all over. Just applying a little bit more product in the areas where I feel that needs more coverage. I am tapping, using my brush in a tapping motion. I always say this, when you use a tapping motion, you get a fuller coverage. And this is why I tend to use brushes over Beauty Blender for my foundation. But I use like a Beauty Blender to blend out my concealer. But for foundation, I use brush because I get a fuller coverage when I use brush. And trust me, I need a full coverage. Because I'm going for a flawless look and I need all these acne scarring and blemishes to be covered. You know, that's the story when you have hyperpigmentation. Just making sure that the foundation is blended on my neck. Now I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan. Notice I apply it not directly up on my I'm leaving out the space right under my under eye because I'm going to go in with a little bit lighter shade in the LA Girl Pro Concealer. That shade that I'm going to go in with is called Creamy Beige. I'm going to put that shade directly on my under eyes and on my nose. But for Cool Tan, I applied it on my forehead, my chin, and on my, after I apply Creamy Beige. Just using a regular wedge to blend out my concealer. Just making sure that it's blended. I try to switch up the tools that I use because you see, you can basically use whatever you have to get a flawless finish. It's just blending and trying to get a close match to your shade. Now I'm going to go in with my Airspun translucent powder to set my concealer under my under eyes, my chin, nose, and forehead. This is an affordable translucent powder. Just using my powder brush to basically go over the areas that I set with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 330. That's what I use to go over and set my entire face. Now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Cute Caramel to basically add some warmth to my face. I'm gonna set my, this is called a reverse contour, just setting right underneath my contour on my cheek. using the powder to set it, and then I'm going to apply more powder to like let it stay there for a while to bake. That's what they call it, baking. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. brush. This is in the shade Always Rosy to add some color to my cheeks, baby. Just blending it in with my bronzer. Now I'm brushing off the powder that I had baking under my cheeks with my powder brush. This brush is from the set called Do Color. It's a good brush set and it's affordable. It does the trick. Going in with my powder all over my face. Now I'm just basically contouring my nose with the Fenty Beauty bronzer, Cute Caramel, along my nose side and on the tip of my nose. Now it's time for highlighter, baby. You gotta add some sparks to your life. On a fan brush, I'm just applying the highlighter right on top of my contour and my bronzer. It's just so satisfying when you add highlighter to your face and you turn your face sideways. You're like, voila, there you go. I'm glowing from inside out. I love highlighter. That's one of my favorite products, highlighter. Just making sure that I'm highlighted. I'm going to also highlight my nose, my nose bridge and the tip of my nose. I'm going to also highlight my chin in this tutorial because this was for a photo shoot, so I just wanted to go vibrant and glowy. Yes, highlighting my chin just a little, not too much. I put more on my cheek. Now it's time for my Morphe Mist, just to melt all this powder in. Now it's time for my lipstick. This lipstick is from Juvia's Place. I think they discontinue this shade lipstick. It's a purple vibrant shade. Thank you guys for watching my tutorial. I appreciate you all. Remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember, subscribe to my little family. Time for the pictures. Ooh, tell me if you like it, because I do. I had so much fun doing this photo shoot with Lens Capture TM. It's not Cute Caramel, it's called Caramel Cutie. Don't try to pop my bubble because I'll pop yours. Bye bye. Thank you guys.